This is the list of some of them, right? I'll read some of these for you in a second. I'm sorry, I know we're supposed to be very serious about this stuff, but a lot of these people, and those that are the genuine community service workers, congratulations, well done. Those that have got it for a lifetime of service to their job, doing their job, I'm sorry, I can't join the party, I can't. Kevin Rudd, this is his citation. For eminent service to the Parliament of Australia, particularly as Prime Minister, to Indigenous recognition, innovative economic initiatives...
You're kidding. You are joking.
No,
you're making this up.
I'm serious. And major policy reform through senior advisory roles with international organisations. So let's just double check. The budget surplus when he took over was what? The budget deficit was what after? Yes, there was a global financial crisis.
There was indeed.
So, first things first, Rudd, everyone.
Look, I've always had a problem with people getting these awards for just doing their job. But now you're getting awards for not doing your job. I mean, this is just nuts.
Yeah,
you know, they should. You're right. They should go to community heroes.
My view, by the way, on these citations is they should only be for Australia Day, and there should only be 200 of them that are given out every year. The fact that it is so, it's just the bar is on this, and I don't mean to denigrate the good people who get them, but wait till I give you some of those that are already millionaires. It's just another bit of jewellery for them.
If the measurement is that you will enjoy having that title, then Kevin deserves the title.
Do you think he may have had a slight part in the citation?
Who could say?
Yeah, I don't know whether he workshopped that one, but what do you think, Kevin Rudd? AC, it's Sir Kevin. That's the 21st version of Sir Kevin. He's now Sir Kevin of Brisbane / New York.
Look, it's not right for me to comment on that because we're on different sides of the political spectrum, but this is a bloke who gave us the NBN that works so well, the bloke who gave us the Pink Bat scheme, and a bloke who completely ruined our economy and our budget. I don't really have a lot of positive things to say.
Sharon Burrow. Now, I've got to say this. I know Sharon Burrow would hate everything I have to say on this show, disagree with my politics and all the rest of it. I think she deserves this, not for the ACTU stuff necessarily, but the advocacy that she's done on the global stage, particularly for the workers who are being killed. And, you know, for some reason, this story really matters to me, and not just because it's just about exploitation, right? 4,000 workers will die building the World Cup in Qatar. She has been fighting and fighting and fighting. She's taken this internationally. She's really pushed this into particularly the American media, where people are aware of it. So I'm pleased that she's there. I know it's for a lot more than that, but that particular thing. As a Labor man, what do you think about Sharon Burrow getting one?
I think she's done a terrific job. She runs the International Trade Union Confederation, the ITUC, and she's done a terrific job. She's been re-elected twice. Qatar is just part of it. There are a bunch of other campaigns. We're fortunate in Australia where most workers are treated with a degree of respect and that, you know, there's a minimum wage. There are lots of other parts of the world where people are not so fortunate, and she has been a champion for those people.
Now, I literally have 22 pages of names, OK? So these are just some of the other ones, right? Congratulations to Dr Annabelle Bennett. She's a classy lady. She's done many things as well as the law, but also was part of the Grants Commission for a while when it comes to medical research. She's a top-notch Sheila, and she won't mind me saying that. Ida Buttrose gets one. Hugh Jackman gets one. Dennis Richardson gets one. Rudd gets one. Rosie Batty gets one. Also in all of this here too, a lot of former pollies, all the rest of it here. There was a couple that I just had to read out because I know our audience will be very, very pleased that these people are here. Nick Minchin gets one.
Good one.
There you go. Nick Minchin gets one. The former leader of the Senate, was he not? In the Howard government there
Finance
for a while.
Minister,
yeah. Natasha Stott-Despoja gets one. Sigrid Thornton gets one. Jane Caro gets one. Eric Banner gets... She was living in New Zealand.
Paul,
can we send it to her?
Can I ask Paul, just cut in there, does Jane Caro get one for book sales?
Yes, clearly not. It was for significant service to broadcast media as a journalist, social commentator and author. But this prize has also been handed out to Tracy Spicer, so the club is just taking care of itself there. Eric Banner gets one. Also worth noting here, it just goes on and on and on. I repeat, a lot of these people who I'm passing because I don't know their names or they're not jumping out at me, they're all probably the ones that absolutely deserve it. But Jane Caro's getting one. OK.
But the other thing on these, Paul, a lot of these names, you hear a lot of the names.
By the way, her first name's Catherine, not Jane. Sorry.
There's a lot of these people who you might think are getting an award just for doing their job, but we often don't hear about a lot of the work that these people do in other areas of community life. And I was at a function last weekend where Hugh Jackman helps in the raising of funds for a cancer foundation, particularly for kids. And there's a lot of those things that go on. So I think it's not just who they are in the job that they do. I think there's a lot of extra activities they do.
But the person who lashed at Australians because of the electoral result that they didn't want, whose services seem to be for panel shows and being a smart-ass on Twitter, please. OK.
That could be any of us, Paul.
Well, I'm not.
Well, you like the
for it.
result, though.
I don't want it, and good luck. Anyway.